Hello, everyone. Welcome back to English Alongway, where you grow in life and grow in English. I'm Elina.
And I'm Marcus.
Okay, quick question, and be honest with yourself.
Oh, this is already dangerous.
How many of you have a language learning app on your phone right now?
Millions. The answer is millions.
And how many of you actually speak the language?
Fewer millions.
That gap, that space between I use an app and I can speak is what we are talking about today.
We are talking about language learning apps. Are they actually effective or are they just very satisfying to use?
And I want to say right now, I have opinions about this.
I know you do. I could hear it in your voice before you even started. Okay, so let me start. I think apps are genuinely good. I really do.
Interesting. Go ahead.
I used an app to study Spanish for 6 months, every day. And by the end, I could read simple things. I could understand basic sentences. That is real progress.
But could you have a conversation?
I mean, not a fast one.
Could you order food at a restaurant without opening the app first?
Okay, that is a very specific question.
It is a very basic question, Marcus.
I could order slowly with some pausing.
So 6 months of daily practice and you could order food slowly.
You are making it sound bad. I learned real things. I learned vocabulary. I learned structure.
I'm not saying you learned nothing. I'm saying, is that what the app promised you?
Okay, that's a fair point.
Every app shows you beautiful progress bars, streaks, points, little celebration animations when you get something right.
Those animations are very motivating, honestly.
I know, that's exactly the problem.
Wait, motivation is a problem now?
Sake motivation is. When the reward is the app itself, the points, the streak, the badge, and not the language, you stop learning. You start playing. You maintain your streak, not your Spanish.
Okay, that one landed. I felt that. But wait, I disagree. I really disagree with where you're going.
Tell me.
You're assuming that people have some perfect alternative. Like, if they weren't using an app, they would be in an immersive language class 3 hours a day, speaking with native speakers, reading real novels.
Not necessarily.
But that's what you're comparing it to. You're comparing apps to some ideal version of language learning. That's not fair.
Then what should I compare it to?
Nothing. Because for most people, the choice is not app or immersive. The choice is app or nothing. A person wakes up, they have 20 minutes before work. They're tired. They open an app, they practice for 15 minutes, they learn 5 new words. That's real. That's something.
I agree that something is better than nothing.
Okay, so we agree.
I did not say we agree.
Come on.
I said I agree that something is better than nothing. I did not say apps give you something real.
5 words a day, every day, for a year. That's almost 2,000 words in 1 year from a free app on your phone.
And can you use those 2,000 words in a real conversation?
With practice, yes.
Where does that practice happen? In the app?
It can start there.
But it doesn't. That's my point. People learn the words, they feel good, they close the app, and they never actually speak to anyone.
That's a habit problem, not an app problem.
Is it? Because the app doesn't push you to speak. It pushes you to come back tomorrow. Those are very different goals.
So your argument is that apps are designed to keep you using them, not to make you fluent.
Yes, exactly.
That's actually a bit dark.
It's a business. They need you to stay. A fluent user doesn't need the app anymore. So the app, in a way, doesn't want you to become fluent.
Okay, I didn't expect us to go there, but here we are.
I'm not saying they're evil. I'm saying their incentives and your goals are not always the same.
But I still think you're being too hard on them. Because listen, consistency matters in language learning. Every expert says that. And apps are incredible at building consistency.
True.
That's a huge thing. Most people fail at languages because they stop. Apps reduce that stopping. They keep you going.
I agree that consistency is valuable. I just question what you're being consistent about.
Learning.
Tapping, matching words to pictures, translating single sentences. Those are not real language skills, Marcus.
They are the beginning of real language skills.
For how long? Most people stay in the beginning for years, with their streak intact, feeling like they are learning.
Okay, that is a little uncomfortable to hear, but I feel like you're describing some people, not all people.
I think I am describing most people, honestly.
Maybe. But is that the app's fault, or is that human nature?
That is actually a good question.
I know, I have them sometimes.
Okay, I want to share something personal.
Please.
I used a popular language app for 4 months. I was studying French. Every day, I was proud of my streak. I felt like I was progressing.
And?
I met a French woman at a conference. She started speaking to me, slowly because she could see I was a learner, and I understood maybe 40% of what she said.
40% is not terrible.
And I could say almost nothing back. I was frozen. All those months, all those points, all those little celebrations, and I was frozen.
That must have felt awful.
It felt like I had been practicing swimming on dry land. I knew the movements, but the water was different.
Okay, that's a good image.
Your turn.
All right, so I'll be honest. My Spanish app story, I told you I made progress, and I did. But when I visited Mexico for a week, I mostly used English because it was easier and faster.
Because the app did not prepare you for real speed.
No, real people don't speak like app exercises. They speak fast, they cut words, they use expressions I'd never heard.
Exactly.
But, and this is important, that trip made me want to improve, and I went back to studying more seriously after. So the app gave me a foundation, even if the foundation had cracks.
A cracked foundation is still something.
See? We agree more than you want to admit.
Don't push it. Okay, I want to try something different. Let's not ask, are apps good or bad? Let's ask, who actually work for apps?
Oh, that's a better question.
Because I think apps are very useful for some people and very misleading for others.
Say more.
If you're a beginner, completely new to a language, an app is wonderful. It introduces sounds, basic words, simple patterns. It makes the language feel less scary. That's real value.
Agreed. The first 90 days of any language are hard. Apps make that easier.
But after that stage, though, you need more. You need to hear real voices. You need to read real text. You need to speak, even badly, to real people.
And most people don't do that. They stay in the app because it's comfortable.
Because the app is never rude to you. It never misunderstands you. It never talks too fast. It's perfectly patient.
Which sounds wonderful, actually.
Which is exactly why it doesn't prepare you for reality.
Real people are impatient and confusing.
Yes. Welcome to language learning.
So you're saying apps are a good on-ramp, but people treat them like the whole road.
Yes, that's it. They're a starting point, not a destination.
Okay, I think I actually agree with that.
Finally.
Don't celebrate. I still think you were too harsh earlier. The apps do help. You just described exactly how.
I said they can help. I also said they can create a false feeling of progress. Both things are true.
Both things are true. I can accept that.
Look at us, growing.
All right, we want to pause here and ask you a few questions. These are for you to think about seriously.
First question. If you use a language learning app, when did you last use that language outside the app? Not in an exercise, in real life, with a person or a book or a show?
Think about that honestly.
Second question. When you feel proud of your streak or your points, are you proud of your language ability or just your discipline?
Those are different things. Worth knowing which one it is.
Third question. What would happen if you spent just 10 minutes a week trying to have a real conversation in the language you're studying? Even a short one, even an awkward one.
Awkward is how real learning starts. The app removes the awkward, but the awkward is where the growth is.
That's maybe the most important thing we've said today.
I'll take it.
So, let's bring this together. Are language learning apps effective?
I say yes, with limits. They build habits, they reduce fear, they keep you coming back. For beginners especially, that's huge.
And I say they can be effective, but most people use them in a way that gives them the feeling of learning without the reality of it.
We both agree the app is a door, not the room.
If you open the door and then stand there for years admiring the door, you never see the room.
That's very Elina of you.
Thank you. I will take that.
The honest shift here is this. Stop measuring your progress by your streak. Measure it by what you can do. Can you understand a song? Can you read a short article? Can you say something, anything, to a real person?
Those are your real numbers, not your points.
And if your answer is no, don't delete the app. Just add something to it. A real conversation, a real show, a real book. Something outside the controlled world of the app.
The app can still be there, but it shouldn't be everything.
Language is a living thing. Apps are useful tools, but tools don't speak for you.
You have to speak, even badly, especially badly.
Badly is fine. Silence is not.